Hi everyone, my name is Liah. Today I'm going to do a liquid foundation review. I realized I was all about cushion foundations and I kind of neglected to use liquid foundations until now. I started enjoying using liquid foundations a lot lately. I'm going to take you guys and talk you through all of the foundations here, and also while I'm doing that I'm going to insert all of the demo of me applying that foundation so you can kind of get the idea of how it applies, how it blends, and also how it looks on my skin. And also for each foundation I am going to use the same primer, which is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, and also I'm going to use the same applicator, which is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. So I hope you guys enjoy. The very first foundation I need to talk about and I need to show some love is Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation, and you might have seen this if you have been on YouTube beauty community for about 3 years. Everyone seemed to go crazy about this foundation back in 2012 and 2013. I don't know about now, but I still love this foundation. Ever since I tried it like 3 years ago, I've been keep repurchasing, so this is actually my third bottle of this foundation. My shade is 20 Beige, and this is the foundation I'm wearing right now. The packaging is the most, like, the best travel friendly packaging ever out of the whole high-end foundation, I feel like. I traveled with this a lot because it's so lightweight and it doesn't take up a lot of space in your makeup bag. The consistency is lovely. It's more like a water jelly texture. Like once you blended it, it's almost invisible. So this has been more like a tinted moisturizer to me that I can rely on a daily basis without worrying about being cakey or leaving a white cast or being greasy, being sticky tacky, or all that stuff. I think this is a beautiful, gorgeous foundation. It just creates a very fresh, natural complexion. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I feel like I'm not wearing any makeup on top of my skin. My skin is definitely comfortable with this foundation on top. This is dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic. It doesn't contain any oil, so it's an oil-free foundation. I think this foundation is one of the most universal foundation that actually can cater all of the skin types, to be honest, because I have oily skin and I don't feel like it kind of gives me that dewy and very oily finish that I cannot stand. But also to drier skin types, they seem to love it because it just gives you the perfect amount of naturalness on your skin. And one of the best things that I found with the foundation is that once you apply it, you feel like so refreshed and so cooled down. So I think it's perfect for every season, every skin types, everyone basically. If I ever have to use only one foundation for my rest of life, with no doubt I'm gonna choose this foundation. It's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and it's just freaking amazing. It has become instantly my holy grail status as soon as I tried it. The first impression of this foundation was mind-blowing. The second time, third time I use it, every time it surprises me. It's just amazingly beautiful. It does give you a very natural kind of radiance to your skin, but without being dewy or without like making you look like a grease ball at all. Everyone asks me and everyone compliments about my skin, and it's not really my skin that's looking good, it's the foundation that makes my skin look good. Like really enhance your look of the appearance of your skin, and I really love that. And I really respect Too Faced to have a gut to actually name this foundation as a Born This Way foundation. I really respect that. I have full-on respect in my heart to Too Faced. I really love Too Faced now. I'm gonna read the description on Sephora website to kind of give you more idea about it. Born This Way is an oil-free foundation that masterfully diffuses the line between makeup and skin for coverage so undetectable you can't see the makeup or the imperfections. Just a natural looking, luminous, flawless complexion. I feel like this product is pretty self-explanatory. Like literally, Born This Way foundation makes you born that way. I will not disappoint you. Shall we talk about NARS? This is my ever first foundation I'm trying out from NARS. This is the newest addition to their foundation range, I believe. It is called All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I really love the name. It claims to be almost 16 hours wear. This product already has tons of reviews online. I do know a lot of YouTubers tend to like this, but at the same time I did read a lot of reviews that this kind of tend to break out some people. It didn't really break me out, but I do feel like I can understand why it breaks out because it claims to be an oil-free foundation. That's what I loved about it, but when I tried it, it doesn't feel like it's oil-free. It does give you kind of like a little luminosity or radiance. I have a love and hate relationship with this product, so this is like a little bad bad boyfriend to me, I guess. I would put it that way. I do love that it has a very weightless and very watery, fluid, liquidy consistency, and also you just need a smallest amount because even though it's very watery, it does have a great pigmentation and great coverage. This is when the hate kicks in. I do feel like this foundation isn't as comfortable as other foundations, although it claims to be weightless, and I do understand it's weightless, but I still feel like there's something on top of my skin that's kind of like blocking my pores. So it's a very controversial foundation, and I don't think oily skin is the best match with this foundation. I would recommend to normal skins. That's the skin that can work best with this foundation because I feel like it's not moisturizing enough for drier skin types. So if you have normal skin, do let me know your thoughts on this. The next foundation I'm wearing right now is the MAC Studio Waterweight SPF 30 PA++ foundation. I believe this is the newest addition to their foundation range, and if you do know MAC foundation, you'll be on board with me with this. I know a lot of MAC foundations, they're more tend to be thicker and very cakier, and they're more appropriate for photo shoots or filming. And this is the only foundation that I would wear and enjoy wearing on a daily basis. And it is water weight, which means it's very similar to the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless foundation in terms of consistency because it's very fluid, very liquidy, almost like a water. It does come with a dropper like this. So I don't know if you guys are fond of this, but I prefer pumps. Finish wise, this gives you a very similar finish as the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation that I love, and I think it's very pleasant on your skin. It just evens out the whole complexion without being cakey at all. It just applies like a serum on top of your whole skin, and you will feel like you're applying a skincare. This does have a feature that controls oil, so I do appreciate that. It's brilliant in longevity as well. Also on the website it says it's gonna help your skin to stay moisture quenched throughout the day, but I don't agree with that because it's not a moisturizing foundation. It's almost like a silky, more like a porcelain finish. It's almost like natural to semi-matte, I guess. The only con that I would need to point out, or it's not even a con if you prefer natural coverage, it does have a low to medium coverage, I think. I tried to conceal this zit over here, but as you can see, it's still there. It's still peeking through. Last foundation I'm wearing right now is the Kate Powderless Liquid for Cover foundation. I feel like there wasn't any product designer involved making this product. I'm not dissing. Maybe I am a little bit. It's my friend Cindy's favorite product, favorite foundation. She loves and she lives by this foundation. I tried it and I do feel like it's one of the greatest matte foundations out there. If you do look for a matte foundation, this is a great option for you to go. It does have a very jellyish texture, but once you spread it out, it will naturally like evenly distribute around your whole face. As it claims, it is very powdery. It kind of dries up in 15 seconds to almost powdery finish. Although being a matte foundation doesn't make you look like, oh my god, she has tons of makeup on. It's one of the most natural matte foundations I've ever tried. But I do feel like there are some days that I don't want to reach for this product because if I have a lot of pimples going on my forehead and a lot of like bumpiness on my skin texture in general, this tends to kind of accentuate those looks. Of course it has a high coverage, so it's gonna conceal everything, but at the same time, it's not something that you want to wear during those kind of like period times, I guess. So that is it for today's foundation review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your favorite foundation down below so I can like explore more foundations, I guess. I'm sorry I didn't include any drugstore options today because I don't quite have a lot of drugstore foundations with me, as well as any Korean foundation, because for me Korean foundation is a little bit too much. It's like so dewy, like very moisturizing, and also it's like way brighter than my skin tones, so I'm not really a fan of Korean foundations, I guess. You guys have Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm about Liah over there, so you can follow me there, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Influencer to my YouTube platform to deliver all of the influencers' messages and the advices that they have followed to build their own career.
Their own channel with 1 or 2 or 3 videos. I try and visit them, watch their videos. Those are the kind of things that I do to stay humble, because you can't just be, I'm gonna be humble and then expect to stay humble. You gotta like do things to remind yourself